Hello everybody and welcome back to a second channel video. Wacky is here. I'm your host Wacky TV, and today we're going to be talking about something that's pretty old at this point on YouTube. You know, the Ohmwrecker and H20delirious drama. Most of it goes back years ago when the lawsuits first started between the two. Now I'm sure a lot of you are up to date with a lot of the Ohmwrecker and H20delirious stuff, but in short, the drama is over essentially. You know, the two have actually came to a settlement. I believe Ohm was actually probably paid off, if I had to take a guess, since I know he had the upper hand in the lawsuit, even though it had cost both of them a fuck ton. You know, now I think it's time that we finally go through some of the drama since it's now over. I've been keeping silent from this drama for about 2 months now, ever since they announced that it was over, only because I wanted to see if anything happens within that time, and Lord and behold, nothing has. The only thing that has happened that's different is that TJV has been a bit quiet on YouTube lately. No surprise. I mean, I no disrespect to the guy, but I mean, he did love his Ohmwrecker and H20delirious case. In fact, I know he was so invested into it that he was actually going to go up to there in person when the court was going to be public. And I don't blame the guy. It was a very interesting case. In fact, I've actually spoken to this guy before behind the scenes, and it was very interesting to hear what he had to say with certain things. Now, I'm sure if you're familiar with the Ohmwrecker and H20delirious drama, you would have come across one of his videos. Now, I first heard about this when Ohmwrecker posted on his Twitter, "I am writing to inform my fans and the gaming community that H20delirious and I have settled the litigation between us. The terms of the settlement are confidential, and we have agreed that neither of us will comment or post about the dispute. We ask our fans to respect our privacy and help us move forward." So yeah, there was, you know, a settlement. I'm assuming Delirious paid off Ohmwrecker. I have no idea how much he would have had to pay him, because I have no idea if he would have even had to give him enough to cover all the money that he would have spent for the actual lawsuit himself, because you know, this stuff does not come cheap. When speaking with Ohmwrecker in private, I know this cost him a fuck ton. Same with Delirious as well. I've spoken to Delirious as well. He never told me how much all of this has cost him, but I know for a fact it would have been a fuck ton. He also linked Delirious's Twitter account, his old one, but obviously if you click on it, it goes account suspended. Delirious has not been on Twitter for quite some time now actually, and I'm sure some of you know the reason to why, but I cannot be asked to explain. Delirious also posted onto his community tab, since you know he has no Twitter, "I'm writing to inform my fans and the gaming community that Ohmwrecker and I have settled the litigation between us. The terms of the settlement are confidential." It's literally the exact same thing. The only difference is one of them says Ohmwrecker, the other one says H20delirious. I didn't even notice that until now, because I didn't read them side by side originally, so that's kind of cool, I suppose. I don't know if they had a lawyer or someone in the middle that just wrote this and just said, okay, you copy and paste this, you copy and paste that, just change it to your name. That's actually quite funny, to be honest. Now, looking at this drama from my perspective, personally, I think H20delirious is more of a dodgy guy than Ohmwrecker is, and this is coming from someone that doesn't really like either of them. I think they're actually both quite scummy. But if you make a video on this situation and talk about it as unbiased as possible, you're going to seem like you're defending Ohmwrecker, because when you talk about the actual allegations that were against H2O, they're more damaging than they were against Ohmwrecker, because Ohmwrecker hasn't really had any pedophile accusations against him, whereas Delirious has. So it's almost impossible to actually get the fans to listen to you, because as soon as they hear you say that Delirious had pedophile allegations, they're already writing a comment on how this video was shit and pointless, which is kind of disappointing, because you assume that most people would I don't know, hear out what you have to say, because I try and not give my opinion on stuff like that in a main channel video. Obviously I fail at this so many fucking times, but I felt like with my Delirious and H2O videos, I wasn't that bad at just explaining what had happened, but people seem to take that as you know, sucking them off. Quite ironic as well, because the first video I made on this that I thought was pretty decent was how H2Delirious ruined his career, Ohmwrecker's side. And then not long after that, I made the Ohmwrecker controversy, which this video is more against Ohmwrecker than it is Delirious, and yet this is the most hateful one out of all of them. People were just saying I'm sucking him off. I don't get it. But you also notice that they'll never actually tell you why. You'll never actually figure out to why you're sucking off someone. They'll never give an actual point. They probably won't even actually watch the entire video, which, surprise, surprise, I'm not. Now, TJV and myself, we kind of come to a same conclusion on this sort of thing, where it's kind of disappointing, because this thing has been going on for years, and yet we're still never going to get an answer from many of the stuff that's happened. Is H2Delirious guilty of the many things that have been, you know, brought up against him? I don't know how much of this I can actually say without getting a lawsuit myself. The only one I know I can say that's been public is the teddy bear stuff, which is just funny to me. I think I actually did bring that up to him in my private DMs with him as well, and he just completely brushed over it, which I don't blame him. If I had a teddy bear fetish and wanted to come over teddy bears and someone brought that up to me in DMs, I wouldn't reply either if it was true. Not exactly helping his case, but you know, we move. Also, I just want to point out that people seem to forget that Delirious was messaging someone he believed to be a minor many years ago, back on the Xbox 360 days, when his friends were catfishing him, if you will. I'm sure many of you know about that story. I mean, this is someone he believed to be. I don't get it. I actually kind of wish I knew his secret. He's kind of got the pyro tactic, where people knew about the stuff with Pyrocynical. He basically admitted that he was sexting a 15-year-old at 18 or whatever the fuck, and yet people just sort of brushed it off a little bit and and gave him more benefit of the doubt because it's Pyro. Whereas certain other situations with people, you know, if they're not liked as much, fucking hell, they're in for a fucking bollocking. By the way, I just want to clarify, I don't think Pyrocynical is a pedophile. Just thought I'd put that out now before someone takes that out of context. But when it comes to H20delirious possibly being a pedophile, I'm more leaning towards the fact that I don't think he is, because I want to hear his side more, but he doesn't give his side more. All I'm seeing is the stuff that we've been brought up upon. I mean, if you've ever watched a Sunny V2 on this shit, then you'll understand. I mean, it doesn't look good for H20delirious, but I don't want to jump to the conclusion that he is a pedophile without proper actual evidence. The teddy bear shit is funny, and him messaging someone that he believed to be a minor, I want to say there's more to that. It's really difficult to say. I'm trying to be as fair to him as possible, because bear in mind, with these two, there's no favourite or someone I like more than the other, since I literally watched neither of these guys. I didn't watch any of the Vanos crew really, apart from Mini Lad, and we all know how that went. But anyway, I'm going to read some of the comments now I got from my Ohmwrecker video, and oh my god, they are something. I think bro loves Ohmwrecker. No, I don't like the guy, alright? I'm going to be real, I don't think he's great. I don't like his content, I don't like him. I think he's done some questionable things, just like Delirious has. I think one's just worse than the other, but no one understands that. What a weird waste of time video, drama queen. I mean, it's a drama channel basically, so I mean, what do you want from me? How much Ohm paid you? He actually flew out to the UK and bought me a Tesco meal deal, but unfortunately for him, he had actually given me the slimy eggs as a snack rather than a packet of prawn cocktail crisps. So that is kind of to why I made the video against Ohmwrecker, but I was also sucking him off at the same time. Does that answer your question, buddy? Lol, this dude is just deep throating Ohm. You know, you gotta love the little XD at the end of that as well, you know, like just deep throating Ohm. Like, how did you know? Did the pictures get leaked? Did he leak them? Man, fucking hell, I've probably still got his pubes. Sucking with Tim it is. Bro's meat riding Ohm of all people. I want to know how. How am I meat riding Ohm? Alright, now I sound like this. This is like a Cavos video from 2017 now where I sound really fucking angry. And I am! Can someone please explain how I am sucking him off or meat riding him? I want to know what the issues are. If someone was to label, like, point by point, their issues of the video, I could, if I'm wrong, I'll take it on the chin. But no one's picking up a proper challenge. Challenge me, people. Tell me what I did wrong. Did Ohmwrecker make this video, lol? No, you silly billy. It was Wacky TV. Come on, look, it's got 18 likes as well. Like, come on, just shut up. Dog shit video, good editing. I mean, thanks. Love this video is getting rightfully shit on. I mean, alright, buddy. Okay, buddy. Can you explain to me why it's getting rightfully shit on, though? No. Radio silent. This was commented 13 days ago. Crazy Chips 123. I'm waiting for a response from you now. So yeah, that's sort of the stuff between Ohmwrecker and H20delirious. I kind of wanted to rant about my video getting hate on for no reason. I don't deserve it, guys. Please, I'm cutting myself. But yeah, I digress. If anyone, like, I don't know, if anyone actually has proper criticism for my videos, I would like to actually hear the real reasons, not just this is bad video and not explaining to why, because that is kind of jarring as a creator. Like, for gameplay commentary channels, if you see a bad video comment, I can kind of agree with you on that one, because gameplay commentary is shit. But when it comes to like a somewhat video essay, you kind of want more criticism, if that makes sense, more so it makes sense to me, of all people, the creator of the video. I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm not gonna get this anyway. Like, nothing's gonna change. Ohmwrecker, Delirious, if you're watching this, no proper hate between either of you. If any of you want to reach out to me, which I doubt it, because I did actually reach out to Ohm after they had come out of their statements, and the guy actually just ignored it. Don't blame him, because they did agree that they weren't going to talk about it to each other anymore, but I don't know. Whatever. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and peace, and just fuck off. Bye.